Welcome, hackers. Today we are going to take a look at the new Barbarian subclass, Path of the World Tree. Barbarians who follow the Path of the World Tree connect to the cosmic tree Yggdrasil through their rage. This tree grows throughout the Outer Realms and connects them and the material plane to each other. Barbarians on this path draw from the tree's magic for vitality and dimensional travel. Let's take a look at their first ability, Vitality of the Tree. Your rage taps into the life force of the world tree. You gain the following benefits. Vitality Surge. When you activate your rage, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your barbarian level. This ability starts pretty small at level 3, only granting you 3 temporary hit points. But as you level, your barbarian will be able to begin encounters with a bunch of temp HP. While raging, you are also taking half damage from some sources, so this will make your temp hit points feel as though they are twice as many. Life-Giving Force. At the start of each of your turns while your rage is active, you can choose another creature within 10 feet of yourself to gain temporary hit points. To determine the number of temporary hit points, roll a number of d6s equal to your rage damage bonus and add them together. If any of these temporary hit points remain when your rage ends, they vanish. When you gain this ability, your rage damage bonus is just +2, so you would grant an ally 2d6 temporary hit points. But the thing is, this happens every round. Every round. If you have another melee type that is hanging up front in battle with you, then they get a hit point buffer of 7 on average every round. This is huge in helping your party's survivability. At higher levels, as your rage bonus increases, it could be as much as 4d6. Granting an ally an average of 14 temporary hit points every round is a huge buff. Imagine a fighter standing next to you, guarding a doorway, and every round you are nullifying the first 7 points of damage that they receive. Maybe they are in front of you in a narrow hallway, and you are attacking over their heads with a reach weapon. All the while, the enemies can't do any real damage to them. Before we go on to the next ability, I would really appreciate a subscription. I really enjoy making these videos, and your subscriptions help encourage me to keep up the good work. That and a like lets me know that you're enjoying the videos so that I will keep on making them. Now on to Branches of the Tree. Whenever a creature you can see starts its turn within 30 feet of you while your rage is active, you can take a reaction to summon spectral branches of the world tree around it. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus, or be teleported to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of yourself, or in the nearest unoccupied space you can see. After the target teleports, you can reduce its speed to 0 until the end of your current turn. With this ability, the Barbarian gains some battlefield control. Imagine teleporting the enemy spellcaster to a spot right next to you. The spellcaster likely doesn't have a great strength saving throw, so it will likely be hit. Now the Archmage is adjacent to you and can't move, so he will have disadvantage on spell attacks. This can greatly change the tactics in a fight. Battering Roots. During your turn, your reach is 10 foot greater with any melee weapon that has the heavy or versatile property, as tendrils of the world tree extend from you. When you hit with such a weapon on your turn, you can activate the Push or Topple Mastery property in addition to a different mastery property you're using with that weapon. The additional reach is great, especially if you're already using a reach weapon. Being able to add Push or Topple Weapon Mastery gives you a ton of additional battlefield control. You can push enemies into dangerous terrain or knock them prone so they won't be able to get up to your allies. All of this while still using the original weapon mastery of the weapon that you're using. Travel along the tree. When you activate your rage, and as a bonus action while your rage is active, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. In addition, once per rage, you can increase the range of your teleport to 150 feet. When you do so, you can also bring up to 6 willing creatures who are within 10 feet of you. Each creature teleports to an unoccupied space of your choice within 10 feet of your destination space. Misty Step is one of the best second level spells. Almost everyone I know that has the option of it takes it. Travel along the tree gives you the same ability, with twice the range and without using a spell slot. And there is no real limit. You can do it as often as you want while raging. Additionally, once per rage, you can take your party and teleport 5 times as far as Misty Step. This allows for things like crossing ravines safely, or getting to the top or bottom of a cliff without having to make dangerous climb checks and risk falling. This subclass gives survivability and battlefield control through the features it provides. However, many of the other Barbarian subclasses provide abilities that increase damage. So if you choose this subclass, understand that it will have a slightly different playstyle than some of the other subclasses. That isn't to say that the damage output of this subclass is bad. You'll still have the Barbarian class features, as well as the possibilities of attacking with the enemy on the ground, granting you advantage on the attacks. So what do you think of the new subclass? Leave a comment below and tell me your thoughts. Is this something you would play, or is there a different subclass that better fits your playstyle? Until next time, keep on hacking the dungeon.